You eat your vegetables, you try to choose whole grains, and yet, sometimes, your body just feels a little off. You might blame it on age, on stress, or just a bad day. But what if these subtle, often ignored signals were actually your body whispering for more fiber, especially after 50? It's a nutrient many of us simply don't get enough of, and its impact goes far beyond just digestive regularity. Today, we're counting down 9 often overlooked signs that your body is craving more fiber, and how simply adjusting your daily intake could bring surprising, positive changes to your energy, your mood, and even how well you sleep. Number 9, that persistent afternoon slump, even after enough sleep. You've had your morning coffee, a seemingly balanced lunch, but by 3 p.m., you're fighting off an urge to nap, or reaching for another sugary pick-me-up. This isn't just a sign of a busy day, it could be your blood sugar doing a roller coaster act. When you eat refined carbohydrates without sufficient fiber, your body digests them quickly, leading to a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by an equally rapid crash. Fiber, particularly soluble fiber, slows down the absorption of sugars into your bloodstream. Imagine a typical lunchtime sandwich. White bread and processed meat will send your blood sugar soaring and then plummeting. Now, envision that same sandwich on 100% whole grain bread with a side of lentil soup. The lentils alone offer about 8 grams of fiber per serving, acting like a gentle brake on your digestion, leading to a much more stable energy curve throughout the afternoon. Research suggests that a diet rich in fiber is associated with more stable energy levels and a reduced risk of energy dips. So, next time you feel that afternoon brain fog creeping in, consider if your last meal was missing its fibrous anchor. Number 8, your skin just doesn't look as vibrant as it used to. We often think of skin health in terms of topical creams and hydration, but its connection to gut health is profound. When your digestive system isn't functioning optimally, often due to a lack of fiber, it can lead to an imbalance in your gut microbiome. This imbalance, sometimes called dysbiosis, can trigger low-grade systemic inflammation. Studies suggest that this chronic inflammation can manifest on your skin, potentially contributing to issues like dullness, dryness, or even increased sensitivity. Fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. These good bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties that can indirectly benefit your skin. Think of it this way: a handful of almonds, which provide about 4 grams of fiber, isn't just a snack for your stomach, it's feeding the tiny ecosystem within you that contributes to your body's overall well-being, including the health of your largest organ, your skin. Number 7, you're constantly feeling bloated or gassy. This is perhaps the most direct, and often uncomfortable, sign that your fiber intake might be insufficient, or perhaps you're adding fiber too quickly. While a sudden increase in fiber can initially cause gas and bloating as your gut bacteria adjust, chronic issues often point to an imbalanced digestive system. Without enough fiber to add bulk and promote regular movement, waste can linger, leading to fermentation and gas production by less beneficial bacteria. Imagine your digestive tract as a river. A healthy flow prevents stagnation. Insoluble fiber, like that found in wheat bran or the skins of fruits, acts like a gentle scrub brush, helping to move things along. Soluble fiber, found in oats or apples, forms a gel-like substance that softens stool. A small bowl of oatmeal with berries in the morning, offering around 5 grams of fiber, can significantly contribute to smoother digestion and reduce that uncomfortable, distended feeling often associated with chronic bloating. Number 6, you find yourself snacking more often than you'd like. Despite eating full meals, you feel hungry again quickly, leading to constant grazing. This isn't necessarily a lack of willpower, it could be a lack of satiety from your food. Fiber-rich foods take longer to chew and digest, creating a feeling of fullness that lasts longer. This is particularly true for viscous fibers, like those in psyllium or flax seeds. When you eat a meal high in refined carbohydrates and low in fiber, your stomach empties quickly, sending signals to your brain that it's time to eat again. Conversely, a meal with ample fiber, such as a hearty bean chili, a cup of black beans can contain over 15 grams of fiber, extends the feeling of fullness, reducing the urge to reach for unhealthy snacks between meals. Research indicates that increasing dietary fiber can be a powerful tool in managing appetite and weight. Number 5, you're experiencing more joint stiffness or minor aches. While joint pain has many causes, low-grade systemic inflammation, fueled by an imbalanced gut, can contribute to discomfort. As we discussed earlier, fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria that produce anti-inflammatory short-chain fatty acids. When these beneficial bacteria are starved, the gut barrier can become compromised, potentially allowing inflammatory compounds to enter the bloodstream. This chronic inflammation can then affect various tissues throughout the body, including joints. Think of incorporating fiber-rich vegetables like broccoli or spinach into your diet. A cup of cooked spinach provides about 4 grams of fiber and a host of anti-inflammatory compounds. It's not a cure for arthritis, but supporting a healthy gut microbiome through fiber intake is one piece of the larger puzzle in managing the body's inflammatory responses. Number 4, your cholesterol levels are creeping up. This is a well-established link, yet often overlooked when we think about immediate signs of low fiber. Soluble fiber, in particular, plays a crucial role in managing cholesterol. As it travels through your digestive tract, it binds to bile acids, which are made from cholesterol. By binding to these bile acids, fiber prevents them from being reabsorbed and instead escorts them out of the body. To compensate, your liver then has to pull more cholesterol from your bloodstream to make new bile acids, thereby helping to lower your LDL, or bad cholesterol levels. Imagine adding a handful of chia seeds to your morning smoothie. Just 2 tablespoons offer about 10 grams of fiber, much of which is soluble. A large observational study involving thousands of adults found a clear association between higher fiber intake and lower cholesterol levels, highlighting its protective role for cardiovascular health. Number 3, you're waking up feeling unrest, even after a full night's sleep. The connection between diet, gut health, and sleep quality is an emerging area of research, and it's more significant than you might think, especially as we age. An imbalanced gut microbiome, again often linked to low fiber intake, can impact the production of neurotransmitters that regulate sleep, like serotonin and melatonin. A significant portion of these neurotransmitters are produced in the gut. When your gut isn't happy, your sleep can suffer. Furthermore, blood sugar fluctuations caused by low-fiber meals can also disrupt sleep patterns, leading to restless nights and fragmented sleep. Consider a bedtime snack of a small apple with a tablespoon of peanut butter, around 5 grams of fiber total. This provides a slow-releasing source of energy that can help maintain stable blood sugar overnight, potentially supporting more restful sleep. Researchers are increasingly linking a diverse, fiber-fed microbiome to better sleep architecture. Number 2, you feel more irritable or anxious than usual. The gut-brain axis is a two-way street, and what happens in your gut profoundly affects your mood. A lack of fiber can lead to an unhealthy balance of gut bacteria, which can then impact the production of various neurochemicals, including those that regulate mood. Low levels of beneficial bacteria and the resulting inflammation have been associated with symptoms of anxiety and depression. Fiber supports a thriving community of good bacteria, which in turn produce compounds that can have a calming effect on the brain. Think of the simple act of adding a half cup of raspberries to your yogurt. This offers about 4 grams of fiber along with antioxidants, nourishing your gut microbiome and indirectly supporting your mental well-being. It's a subtle but powerful connection that many are only beginning to truly appreciate. Number 1, you constantly feel like you're fighting off illnesses. As we age, our immune systems can become less robust. But a significant portion of our immune system, about 70%, resides in our gut. A diet consistently low in fiber starves the beneficial bacteria that are crucial for a healthy gut lining and a strong immune response. When these good bacteria are thriving, they help maintain the integrity of the gut barrier, preventing pathogens and toxins from entering the bloodstream and overtaxing your immune system. They also produce immune-modulating compounds. If you find yourself catching every cold that goes around, or taking longer to recover, it might be a silent signal from your gut that it needs more support. A bowl of hearty minestrone soup, packed with beans, vegetables, and whole-grain pasta, could easily provide 10 to 15 grams of fiber, significantly bolstering your gut health and, by extension, your immune defenses. It's not about preventing every illness, but rather building a more resilient internal environment. After 50, our bodies change, and our digestive systems can become a little less efficient. The gut microbiome also tends to become less diverse with age if not actively supported. This is why paying attention to fiber intake becomes even more critical. Fiber helps keep things moving, stabilizes blood sugar, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, and contributes to a robust immune system. The good news is, increasing your fiber intake doesn't have to be complicated. Start small, add an extra serving of vegetables to one meal, swap white bread for whole grain, choose an apple over apple juice. A handful of berries, a spoonful of lentils, or a simple switch to whole grain oats can make a significant difference over time. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, and remember to increase your intake gradually and drink plenty of water to avoid initial discomfort. It's important to note that while increasing fiber is beneficial for most, individuals with certain medical conditions, like Crohn's disease or diverticulitis, or those on specific medications, should always consult their doctor or a registered dietitian before making significant dietary changes. This information is for general educational purposes only and is not medical advice. The subtle whispers from your body about needing more fiber are not to be ignored. By listening and making simple, food-first adjustments, you can unlock profound benefits for your gut health, energy, mood, and overall well-being. If this was useful, subscribe. One small